Welcome to Legally Harleigh, a podcast dedicated to the real stories behind the legal profession. I'm your host, Harleigh Somerville, a law graduate of the University of Arkansas School of Law and barred attorney. Each week, we will hear from law graduates who share candid conversations, practical advice, and real experiences that show you just how different everyone's journey into the legal profession can be. This episode is sponsored by Belmonte, a skincare and lifestyle brand built around the reminder to stay still, grounded, and present.
Okay.
We would also like to give a special thanks to our sponsor, Kaplan. You can use our code PASSWITHPONZ, that's PASSWITHPONZ, for $100 off any Kaplan bar prep and 20% off any additional supplement. It's a great way to save yourself some money and also to help support the podcast. In our show notes, you will find our link tree where you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and a direct link to our storefront where we show you supplies that we think you need for law school or bar prep and some supplies to make sourdough. We also have our Patreon. You can sign up and get lots of extra additional goodies and, again, help support the show.
Mm-hmm.
So on today's episode, we have a very special guest, Stephanie Ponzaneli, the one and only.
Oh my gosh. Legally Ponzaneli herself.
Legally Ponzaneli herself is here in the person, in the flesh. So introduce yourself. Not that you need an introduction.
Hello, I am Stephanie Ponzaneli. This is our first shoot that we've done live.
Yeah. This will be the first time you get to see us in all of our chaotic entirety.
Yes, it's going to be hard to edit. So if you're like, whoa, that was a crazy transition. Okay.
Mind your business.
Show some grace. Okay?
You edited them.
If anyone wants to edit for free, let me know.
Yeah. The email is legallyponzaneli@gmail.com.
Don't play. But yes, I am a law grad. I graduated last year now, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's been a whole year. I didn't sit for the July bar last year. I deferred, sat for February, didn't pass that one. But I'm sitting for the July one this year, 2026.
And we're manifesting she's passing.
Yes, it's this Tuesday. We're recording before it. So, let's see.
Yeah, we wanted to sit down. I wanted to kind of get an idea of where you're at as a retaker. So let's kind of start there. What have you done different this go around that you think you would tell, lessons you learned that you would want to give to other retakers or people who are going to be going into it for the first time?
Yeah, that's great. I'm using a different program this time. I'm sure you won't even guess.
You'll guess.
Kaplan.
It's Kaplan.
And they have really made this experience so much better. I have my bar prep coach. Her name is Melissa. I meet with her every single week. We go over where I'm at. And that's been nice to have someone that knows what you're going through.
Yeah.
And helps you navigate. Okay, this is what's happening. This is what we need to bring up. This is actually not as important as people make it out to be. We're going to get tested. And that's another thing. And I'm curious with you, because Harleigh did use Themis, and she passed, right? And for those who don't know, I did over 90% of my Themis. So it wasn't for lack of effort, right?
Yeah.
It just didn't work for me. But something that I really liked was that my bar prep coach taught me the different tiers. And I didn't even know what that was last time.
I don't know what that is.
So apparently with the bar exam, you have 6 tiers. Tier 1, you're going to get questions 12 to 13 on these specific topics. So, for example, there's 3 subjects that you will 100% get 12 to 13 questions on the bar exam. One of them is torts, specifically testing on negligence.
Okay, wait. I do kind of remember something like this. And people who have used Themis this go around or have a better memory can probably tell me. But it's the guy who specifically did the multiple choice. He covered everything multiple choice. I feel but very briefly. Mm-hmm. One episode was here, and then we never touched it again.
Yeah. So what I didn't realize it was so important, and like they have a chart that they give you and they're like, this is what you need to focus on. And the program actually breaks it down into subtopics, like every quiz you've done, everything. And
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty cool. So we would go through and it would be like, okay, in tier 1, this is how you're trending. So overall, I scored really well in torts, but on negligence, that was my weaker subject. But it's like, okay, I don't care if you're scoring great overall. We need the one that's tested most frequently up. That
got
score.
it. So it's like you're doing great on torts generally,
Mhm,
but that's not going to reflect on the test
mhm,
if they ask, I don't know, 20 questions on negligence
mhm.
and you get 9 of them wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. So, and what's really cool is towards the end, they have a final study plan. And what they do is they actually call it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So you spend one of the days quizzes over tier 1. So all the 3 subjects that are tier 1, you go through that, see how you score, see what you need to improve on. Then tier 2, then tier 3, and then it focusing on little quizzes that are also frequently tested. So the main focus was we want you to worry more about things you're going to see more because that is important to pick up. And it's great that you are well rounded in the subject. So that means the questions that you may get 1 or 2 of this topic, you know that. So that'll work.
Yeah.
And so it was approaching it more strategically, which I really liked because I think the first go round, it was easy to get overwhelmed with, I'm not doing great in this subject as a whole, right?
Yeah.
So for evidence, but if I really just need to know hearsay more than
No, because
anything,
evidence, specifically hearsay, is my op.
yeah, and that's
con law.
yeah, and that's tested a lot.
Yes.
I think that was tier.
Girl, that was a whole essay on J25. They were foul for that.
Yeah. So I really just shifted my approach. And then I do need to give a huge shout out to, if you don't know, Mentor Ariana. She's on Instagram and she's on TikTok.
And she's so kind.
Yes.
I feel like I said that with so much like slur. Y'all, I'm sober. She's so kind. She's kind. She's a kind lady.
She's a straight shooter though. No BS.
Mm-hmm.
Because she made a video that literally rocked my world. And I don't think she knows that, but she was like, if you didn't pass the first time, what makes you think this studying the same way or using the same thing is going to be any more beneficial for you? And I was like, no, you're right. Like, why would I do the same thing? Right? Why wouldn't I do different things? So I pivoted a lot from using my normal bar prep, which I will say I got 87% of Kaplan done.
Wow.
Yeah. So I still did a majority of it, but I would talk to my bar coach and I would be like, I don't want to do flashcards. I know I need to do them, but I really love Canva. I love creating. I love little fun little art. And she's like, then do that. Then make that. And so someone leaning into my learning style was really nice too.
Listen, as a former educator, that is 90% of the battle is like trying to find the way that an individual person learns. And it can make all the difference in the world because if you have someone who doesn't learn visually, you can make them 1,000 little like flowcharts or whatever.
Yeah.
But if that's not their thing, it's not going to do them any good.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do it themselves. Like if that person is more of a like tactile learner, like you're going to have to like make the adjustments. And I will say I did use Themis. I did love Themis, but like I had heard a lot that especially, and this was kind of my like fear using Themis, was that I'd heard for neurodivergent folks specifically, Themis was not as good because it was, the thing I heard is that like Themis kind of like holds your hand and like kind of walks you through it very, very like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. And Barbary basically slaps you around and says you're the dumbest piece of, oh, almost caught me, that has ever lived.
Oh.
But I feel like Kaplan doesn't do either of those things. Kaplan, like, it sounds like Kaplan has like kind of been like, you're doing amazing, sweetie, where it needs to, and then slapped you around when it needed to, instead of just like full send one way or the other.
Yeah. The way that Melissa worked with me was wonderful because One, I was straight up with her. I'm like, I have ADHD. She leaned into that. She was like, okay, then we need to make sure that we're doing things that work for you.
Yeah.
And then, what was I saying? Shoot, I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train of thought because Snowball walked across the room.
She's
Hi,
so cute.
Snowball. She's like, me? What'd I do?
What are you doing?
Hi, baby. Anyway.
Yeah.
I have ADHD and then both of us dog.
We both have ADHD.
We're doing amazing over here.
Yeah. That's probably why we haven't filmed like this.
I'd said you're going to get us in all of our chaotic glory if we're doing this via video because...
Yeah. You get what you get.
You get what you get. And you don't get your fit.
Yeah. So that was one of the ways that I've done things a little bit differently. I do use supplements as well. And I leaned into that because I learn best by reading. So whenever I did bar prep the first time, I would go live and I would read my multiple choice questions. And then I would do that and read the explanation because that helped me for the MEE portion.
Did you hear me drink my Diet Coke? Yes or no?
Girl,
sorry. I'm sorry. I needed us to be tip.
Jail.
Sorry. Continue.
I already lost it. You're gonna.
I'm so sorry. Wait. This is a train wreck. Backing up a little bit, I will say when you made the like little supplements, the like little charts, they were sending me like specifically when you were doing the like different motions and like when they're barred in civil procedure, like when you wave certain ones and you did the like it's a motion party you cannot get in.
Don Julio, I don't drink gin.
That's it, me. That was so funny.
I tried to have like the most serious face during the dance.
You were like, you cannot get in.
Yeah. I had so many people that are like, I love this.
No, because I used to say all the time, like, if you can find a way to make it like funny and engaging, it changes everything. Like how we studied for BizOrg.
Oh Lord.
All of our BizOrg hypos.
Crazy.
All of them took place at a particular strip club that was in Fayetteville.
Peppermint Hippo?
The Peppermint Hippo.
They're like, I think they lost their liquor license.
They did lose their liquor license. But like all of our hypos took place there because it was just the craziest place we could think of.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, I learned so much more about like, I think we used it a lot for like liability, like when a company actually becomes liable for things that happen versus the shareholders or the partners or whoever.
Yeah.
And I retained so much more of it because we did stupid crap like that.
It's just easier to like relate it to stuff. And like, I can't, when I close my eyes, I see no images. So like,
that's crazy to me.
Yeah. Like, so the videos are doing nothing for me. You know?
I don't understand
like,
that. Stephanie, apparently when she like closes her eyes and you're like picture an apple, she can't do that. And I don't understand that concept at all. But I also, like I talk to myself in a monologue. Like I'm monologuing in my head always. And
can you see the words?
Sometimes.
Whoa. I can't see anything. It's just pitch black.
Or sometimes I hear like, not to sound like a crazy person, I don't have, let me not lie on the internet. I was going to say I don't have mental health issues. That's simply not true. That's a lie. But I don't hear voices. But sometimes I hear like different little voices. Like, don't look at the camera. Cut the cameras. You know what I mean?
Next time they see you, you're like strapped up.
I'm like full straight jacket. No, I like I'll be sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, I need to do the dishes. And there'll be like another little voice that's like, okay, so get up and do the dishes. Like, why are you playing right now? And then I'm like, I don't want to do the dishes. Stop looking at them. They're not going to help you.
That's wild.
Okay. It's the last time I act vulnerable on this podcast. Never mind.
People commenting like, me too.
Me too, queen. We all belong in an asylum.
Yeah. That's my alter ego, Patricia. No, you know what we need to talk to them about? What we watched the other day.
What do we need to talk? Oh my God. Wait. This is getting a little off topic, y'all.
We'll circle back, but this was insane.
Circle back.
This was insane. We were like, let's do a cute little movie night. What was it called again?
Toxic Love Story, I think is what it was.
Crazy on Netflix.
It was insane. Y'all, if you've not watched it, we're not going to spoil anything, but we it got like kind of late. We'd like practiced with this setup a little bit, but it was like late enough that we were like, we're not going to be able to get through a full like pod record. So we'll just eat dinner, watch a little movie, go to bed. We'll do this tomorrow. And then ended up doing this late anyway. But whatever.
Yep.
Listen, this is what happens when two babes
people
with ADHD try to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, we'll just throw this on. It was like the newest true crime documentary.
Yeah. We were both like, oh, that looks good.
Girl.
I was scared.
There was not one moment where I thought I knew what was happening.
Yeah, it kept changing it on us. I was like, what?
Well, I thought, and again, I'm going to try to talk about this without spoiling anything. I thought when we got to the second plot twist,
yeah,
that we'd come to the end of the story.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like it was wrapping up, and then it was like,
and it was not.
It was like, have you heard this other thing? And then I realized there was 20 minutes left, and I was like, you know, I'm trying to that like sticker. I can't think of the actress, but it's her like doing an interview, and she's like, that was me.
We were shook. We were like, people are crazy. This is insane.
Yeah. And I don't know how I never heard of that. Because it's not like it was happening. Like a lot of times when I watch true crime stuff, I'm like, yeah, it happened in the 90s. Like,
this happened like in 2015, 2019.
Yeah. Well, like almost a big old spoiler. But like this didn't come to its like full conclusion until 2021, 2023.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So like,
it's insane. If you want to watch something, it is a little like wild.
Yeah. I will give like a huge trigger warning before you watch it. There is a lot of mention of sexual assault, a lot of mention of violence and domestic violence. So bear that in mind as you go into it.
But it's a weird way that it comes up. It's not like you just gotta see it.
Yeah, just mentions of those things.
Yeah.
Just go into that prepared, because I was not prepared, and it shook me to my core.
Oh yeah, they didn't do like a trigger warning.
They did not do a trigger warning on Netflix.
I forgot that.
They're like, go in.
Go ahead.
And then it was like 20 minutes of just the most explicit shit. I was like, oh my God.
No,
anyway,
that was crazy.
But it was crazy. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me the same like vibe as, what was it called? Catfish, Unknown Number.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that one we can like speak a little more freely about, because if you don't know what happens in that one, where you been? But like when you get like the whole reveal that it's been her mom the whole time,
that was I won't go into that, but that was a lot.
That was a lot.
And the fact that she still wants a relationship with her mom is crazy to me.
I made Bradley watch that after I had watched it, so I knew what was coming, and I literally like sneaky recorded his reaction, and it's so funny because you can hear him say like, it all traced back to one number, and like if you're me, Bradley literally went. It was perfect.
I love that.
It was absolutely perfect. Anyway,
sorry.
Circling back to the point of all of this.
Sorry, we really wanted to let y'all know about that, because it really rocked our world. We were not ready for that. It was a cute movie night gone wild.
That's the last time I let you pick the movie.
I think you did.
I did not.
I thought you clicked through.
I was clicking through Netflix, and you were like, that looks good.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to watch something with Kevin Hart, and I was like, that's a no from me, big dog.
But I love the guy that is with him.
Oh, Marcelo.
I love Marcelo.
I love him. I love him so much. Did you see him on
I feel like he would have been my boyfriend in a different life.
In a different life, yes.
Or maybe this one. And his girlfriend is like drop dead gorgeous, does so much work.
Doesn't she like have a graduate degree from an Ivy League school?
And like does a full nonprofit. I gotta pass the bar. Like,
I was expecting Margos to come in here and be like,
bruh. Later he's gonna be like, oh man.
No. Okay. Anyway, so we're like, not to like freak you out or anything, but we're like 48 hours from bar exam time.
Oh wow, yeah.
So huge drop shift.
Yeah. That was a lot. I don't think I was ready to hear the numbers, but it's fine.
Doing like the Wendy Williams when she's like, ugh. Anyway, so as we get like, you know, it's the final countdown. How are you feeling?
Honestly, this time around, I feel like I feel more zen.
Yeah.
I've taken more time off. I took my last actual quizzes and I was happy with my score. I believe Friday. I believe it was Friday. I think the lowest I scored was 70%.
Wow.
I had some 80s, I had some 90s. So, and for anyone who doesn't know, because I feel like it sounds weird to be like really ecstatic about getting
Like,
a
yeah, I got a
70%.
70.
When I hit 60, I'm like, I'm that girl. I
Yeah.
literally like, do you want me to tutor you? Like, it's ridiculous. And so, I left on a high note with my multiple choice. I was like, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna take a break because they said like the other issue that people can have with the bar is that they overwork themselves right before, and so they have no gas left. Like,
Yeah.
and so what I've been doing this time is just, I mean, when you came, you came Friday or Saturday?
I came Saturday.
Saturday? Okay, yeah, I told myself, I was like, when Harleigh gets here, no more sitting. No more. I did light studying in the morning, very, very light, just reading some stuff. I didn't study yesterday. I might do like an hour or two today, just like a refresher.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to just focus on my sleep, focus on my mental health, and I've put in a lot of time, a lot of work. I did last time too. I mean, so it's kind of hard.
I was gonna say, I think you put in too much last time.
Yeah.
I think that you did kind of lose gas there at the end.
It was overwhelming. It was a
Yeah.
lot. And so now I feel like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try my best and just hope for the best this time. Rather than feeling anxious, because I think that plays a big part of the bar, is it can get really easy to psych yourself out. So I'm hoping for that to like translate well and that I'm not like, I should have studied this whole time and, you know, but I studied so much before that it feels like, okay, I gotta trust myself at this
Yeah.
point too. Like it would be kind of wild for absolutely everything to be forgotten by now because I took 2 days off, you know?
Yeah. At that point, like, are you actually gonna know it? Because again, I think my biggest advice is like, and this is for anybody who's like going into the bar, don't study in those in between days. If you take the UBE and you have the 2 days that you take the exam, you're not studying Tuesday
Yeah.
night.
I
Don't
think
plan
that's
to.
wild. Yeah. I had
That's
a headache.
wild.
Yeah. Some people would study in between the break.
No.
And that was like a lot for me. I mean, it works for some people, I guess, but like that's not good for me because then I'm just going to notice what I missed.
Yeah.
And it's going to wake me out. And I'm like, no. So I feel better on that. But I do want to touch on with the bar exam, it's like, it's scaled.
Yeah.
So an X amount of people will absolutely not pass because that's the way it works. And an X amount of people will. So that's kind of hard, but I've also learned to sit with it because I'm like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? I'm already living it. Right. So like, there's no point in over stressing. There's no point in like not putting in my best foot forward and not like just going into it positively because I've experienced what's the worst end of it and it sucks, but you just got to do it, you know?
Yeah. And I didn't do Barbary, but one of the things that our friends that did do Barbary would repeat over and over again is, and I don't know his name, I'm so sorry, but the professor that would be like, you need a not F on a curve.
Yeah.
Like when you take the UBE, like saying, oh my God, I got 70% on that multiple choice sounds insane. But because it's scaled like that,
Yeah.
that puts you so far into the curve because you need a not F on a curve.
Yeah.
Like that sets you up for success immediately. I think, and don't get me wrong, it's also a little bit difficult because Arkansas has the highest UBE score required to pass. But when you start getting up past, like, I think anything passes at like 60% is kind of the cutoff.
Yeah.
They're like, you're golden, which
Yeah.
sounds insane, but it is. Again, the bar is designed to be a minimum competency exam. It's still the hardest thing you're going to do. It's
Yeah.
still so stressful. It's still so much information that you have to like. It's like trying to drink water out of a fire hose. Like,
And to put in perspective, no one's ever gotten 100% on this exam.
no.
No one's ever even gotten close. So it's it sounds weird to be like, yay, I got a 60, yay, I got a 70. But like with this exam specifically, like they want it to be hard and they don't want everyone to pass.
Yeah.
That is not the goal. And there's no way, even if everyone did good, you're not all passing. It's just not happening,
Mm-mm.
which I also think is super weird. But
Conversation for a different day.
yeah,
We'll talk about that. We'll get back to that. Put a
Yeah.
pin in that. So, what do you think is the best piece of advice you got as a retaker?
Honestly, I've got a lot of good advice. Something that I do want to say that I've been telling my friends, I've been telling my mom though, before I like get into that was, I think one of the best things that ever happened to me is that I did not pass the bar. Because I would not have the level of empathy for retakers that I do now, the level of respect of putting yourself through this again. And I wouldn't have met so many incredible people that are going to be the best attorneys because they are rooting for you. They want you to do well. So some of the best advice that I've gotten as a retaker was really leaning into your way of learning and sit with how did you do the test and what went wrong? And I still stand by this. Like my accommodations weren't approved. I was not far from passing. Like realistically, it was like a couple multiple choice and like a point or two on an MPT, which is crazy.
Which is crazy, especially because I don't know what it was about February 26th. The numbers were insane.
37% passage rate, I want to say. Only 30 people in the state of Arkansas passed.
That's insane.
That's crazy. So in the room, the one that I sat in, that wasn't accommodations, that if only 30 people passed, and people were taking it in another town as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot Arkansas has 2 locations now.
Yeah. Everyone, you could pick the 30 people from that room, and then everyone else didn't pass, which is insane to think about, right? Because you're like, whoa, wait. And so I think what's frustrating too is that narrative of it's like minimum competence, because if that were true, I feel like more people would pass that. It's not like any of these people don't know anything. I mean, it's a lot of information that you have to like memorize. And then also another piece of advice is like this exam does not define you. It doesn't define your worth. It doesn't define like whether or not you're going to be a good attorney, because it's easy to sit with that and really just feel down and feel like, wow, I'm not smart enough. And it's easy to forget that you do have a bachelor's, you do have a master's, you do have your JD. Like this is the last hurdle that you have to get through, which sucks, but it's not, it doesn't determine who you are.
No. Or how well you will ultimately do in this career path.
Yeah.
Like it's very much the luck of the draw.
If you have the topics,
Yeah. If it's a topic that you do well on versus if it's a topic that you truly just cannot seem to grasp. And you're not going to, in your day-to-day life as a lawyer, interact with every single topic. And second of all, you're not going to be interacting with those topics without Westlaw, without Lexis, without colleagues that you can talk to. Like,
and then it has to be submitted in 30 minutes.
Yeah, you have 30 minutes.
30.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, because the other thing is like you take 2 MPTs, which is 2 files, right? The first half. So you've got 90 minutes for one file, 90 minutes for another. You have no idea what you're going to get, and you just have to write and go. And then the second half is 6 essays that you have no idea what topic they're going to be, and you better hope you know it. That's crazy.
That's insane.
It's the real world. And I find it interesting because I am like the only one in our group that didn't pass. Like my boyfriend even passed, right? And it's just kind of wild to see like the other end of not passing.
Yeah.
But all the support that you get as well.
Yeah, I was going to say my next question was, when I took the bar, obviously I was taking it with our friends from law school. So I know that you said with Kaplan you have kind of a support system built in, but how have you kind of navigated honestly having to do this alone? I mean, I know that we have tried to be supportive, But there is a big difference between somebody being supportive, saying, you've got this, and somebody like being in the trenches with you.
Yeah. I will say whenever I posted that I didn't pass, I had a lot of people message me on social media, people that did pass, that it was their like fourth or fifth time and they finally passed, and they were like, please don't give up. It was people that are famous attorneys that messaged me that were like, girl, I didn't pass, it's okay. And just talking to people, that was helpful because I made a lot of like internet friends that wanted to let me know, we're here for you, we're rooting for you, and it's possible, and don't give up. And so it was nice to have that. And then I was also like, I do show a lot of what my experience was like because I like to be transparent. There's not a lot of people that look like me that are Latina that are in this field, but there's not a lot of vulnerability in the legal field either.
No.
And so I was like, okay, if I am using my platform and I do want to help others, I have to keep going. I have to be positive, and I have to like encourage others to not let this really like terrible experience stop me from my dream. And so it was really a lot of people messaging me and reaching out and telling me what they did, and they were willing to send me what worked for them. They were willing to tell me what worked for them. Like, just the community in the legal world that like I don't think I knew was that big, of people that I've never met in person, you know, that
Internet
cared.
friends.
Yeah, my close and personal friend.
My close and
Kind of.
personal friends on the internet.
Yeah. And so it was just really cool. And then I was like, if I can help one person not feel like absolute shit, you know, which it sucks. Like, I don't want to like glamorize it. Not passing is not fun. You know?
Having to do this a second time.
And it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I will go into this later, but I had to pay $1,000 to take this test again, you know, and I had to pay. Well, thankfully my bar prep was figured out, but like, I'm like, wow, I'm glad this experience happened to me, because how many people have to retake, pay this again, not get paid what they would as an attorney because they're not licensed.
Yep.
Some people lose their jobs immediately. Like, some are very much based on whether or not you pass, and you're excused as soon as you find out you didn't pass, you know, which is terrifying.
Insane.
Yeah.
Not to mention that some firms, you know, will pay in advance. They'll pay for your bar.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but if you don't pass, they ask for that money back.
Yeah.
Because you're not working for them.
Yeah. And so it's a lot more that goes into not just passing an exam, because it's also only offered twice a year. So if you don't pass, you got to wait 6 months and then you can try again.
And you do it again.
And so you're looking at not passing twice a year where you can't, you know. So I think a lot of this was what helped me. And like, it was the community online. It was all my friends that would check on me constantly. It was being vulnerable online and just hoping that other people don't give up because of these obstacles. And I'm so grateful, and Harleigh, I'm sure will agree with this, but like, I'm really grateful that we got to partner with Kaplan.
Yeah.
And give out free bar prep to retakers, because I've gotten messages where it's like, this is a game changer, this is a life changer. This is $3,000.
Yeah, and not only that, but I know that when you use a bar prep company, a lot of times, as long as you complete a certain amount of it, they let you use it again, because they're like, dang, that's on us. Like, you did what you were supposed to do. But it's like you said, why would I do the exact same thing over again if it didn't work for me?
Yeah.
And that's not to knock any particular way that you choose to study for the bar, whatever bar prep you choose to use. But if it didn't work for you, if it's not for your learning style, why would I want to use it again?
Yeah. Or I could see like, maybe if you, so what I'm thinking is like, okay, so let's say you did get Kaplan one time and it didn't work, but you also didn't use it, the tutor that you get for free. You didn't use the coach that you got for free.
Yeah.
Okay, reassess. If you aren't getting it, reassess, be honest with yourself.
That's a lot of bar prep.
Yeah.
It's a lot of being able to look yourself in the face and go, get it? together.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, I don't know, there were times when I was doing bar prep where I would get like so in my emotions about something, and I'm like, I really need you to like take a deep breath
Yeah.
and
Give me 10.
give me 10.
Give me 10.
Give me 10. And just like, not to do the whole like pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but like, you have to take a moment, breathe, and be like, girl, focus.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
You have what it takes. You're smart. You know that. You've
You
done
made
this.
it through law school. You're literally fine.
Yeah. So come on, get back up.
Get up.
It seems like nobody wants to work these
It seems
days.
like nobody wants to work these days.
Yeah.
So, in that, what do you think the game plan is going to look like over these next 48 hours? And then as you start the bar, like, what's that going to look like for you?
So I'm going to do some light, very, very light, like reading some of the things that I want to just reread, nothing heavy. I took all of yesterday off. I am taking most of today off. Monday, again, maybe some light reading, but again, I'm trying to save my brain, from exhausting itself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rot a lot, you know,
Good.
a lot of rotting and a lot of like making sure I'm eating, drinking water. I have my vitamin C. I have my electrolytes.
Period.
I'm not trying to get sick right now. I haven't left my house that much, which I know sounds crazy, but like, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to worry about that. So something that I noticed that I thought was really interesting was I did my practice exam. And when I was doing my video review, the person on there was like, okay, I want you to look at what you missed. Did you miss it because you actually didn't know it? Or are you having clusters? Because clusters mean that you lost focus.
Oh.
And that now you need to plan when you sit for the bar. Okay, when I reach question 20, I normally get a cluster wrong, and I want you to reset. So now what I'm doing, I was like, whoa, you know, it's like
transcending the game.
Transcending the game. And it's like, it's these little things that I'm like, wow, that's such a good point. I do have clusters. I do actually know this, but I'm tired. My eyes have been like, whoa. So what I do now, and I'm going to look a little scary on the bar. I know that, but I like put my hands over my eyes and I take a deep breath and then I'm like, okay, let me keep going. So I'm going to do that. I want to say every like 10. If I'm feeling the adrenaline, which I probably will, I'll probably do every 15.
Okay.
But I am going to make sure that I like do a reset. Because
that's so smart.
Yeah, because it was really happening. And I was like, that makes sense because I'm staring at 100 multiple choice questions, you know, like that's a lot.
No, because the words start to blend together.
Yeah.
And it stops making any sense. And I never thought about this, but like I would get up and like walk out after I'd hit the halfway point, and I'd get out and walk out and go, but you can't have water.
Ridiculous.
I would walk out, go get a sip of water. And like, it was enough of a like you said, like a reset to kind of be like, find my zen, find my center, goodbye.
Yeah.
But
that is a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even
naturally doing it's really
cool.
cool.
I was just, well, I'd just be like, I can't do this. I cannot look at this anymore. And again, that's a timing thing though.
Yeah.
Like, do you have time to get up and go get a drink of water?
Yeah.
Because like, depending on how you do with multiple choice, you might not, you know, because everybody has strengths and weaknesses in the exam. Multiple choice just happened to be an area where I could like get through it a little bit faster. And I had the breathing room to be able to like
do that. Yeah.
Go get a sip of water.
I'm just like, I don't have enough time to like go walk to the bathroom. I feel like they would be like, what is she doing? After every 10.
Every 10 is crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, ma'am, sit down.
Ma'am, you can't leave this room anymore.
You're not going anywhere. But I like the reset because so I've like trained my brain for that to be like, okay, time to reset. Sometimes I could do
really
a little more.
love that.
Yeah.
I really love that.
It was so interesting because it's like, wow, these little like life hacks that you get, you know? And I would go through something that I loved that I really think changed everything for me was printing out my multiple choice questions and having it on paper because on the bar exam, I didn't know until day of, which is also crazy on my end, but, you don't take it on the computer like you've been training this whole time.
Yeah.
It's on paper. And I was like, whoa, I had a whole system with my highlighting, you know? So like, and so it's silly to hear, but it's like I trained myself to highlight, to do certain things. You can't even have a highlighter during the multiple choice portion. So like, I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
so
you gotta underline.
yeah, you got to underline. And it's like, I know that's like a slight change, but it makes all the difference
Yeah,
for
when your
me.
brain has gotten into a routine,
Mhm.
that break in routine can throw the whole system out of whack.
Yeah. So now what I've been doing is like I would print out my multiple choice. I would go through and I would put like on some of them I would put I don't know. If I really just was like I have no idea
Yeah.
what this is, or I would write out why I thought that was the right answer. I'd go through and even if I got it right, if I put I don't know on it, we're reviewing it. I went ahead and reviewed everything because I was like I don't want to just hope that luck was enough to get that right again. So I feel like I've gotten a lot of tools in my toolbox this time,
Period.
which is really great. I've gotten a lot of like little things that are really going to help. And something that I really love that Mentor Ariana really, really preaches is like, don't sit and do 100 multiple choice questions every day. Don't sit and do that. That's a lot. It's too much. You're not learning. Like, it's a lot better to really sit with the material and learn it instead of just like, if it works for you, it works, but it was something that was never going to work for me.
No, because that's burnout begging to happen.
Yeah.
So you mentioned like having more tools in your toolbox. On that bag tour, what's going to be in your little baggie?
Oh, I wish I had gotten it ready for y'all.
What's going to be in the little baggie?
Little baggie. People have been doing this hilarious trend where it's like, let's go shopping for my new bag.
I saw that.
And it's like, I'm going to get
a treat. Like, I'm going to get a bag as a treat since I take the bar exam. And they're like, should I go designer?
Yeah, no, it's like name brand or what? And I was like, period.
I went name brand.
Ooh.
I was feeling fancy.
What I did last time, and I'm probably going to do this again, because you can't have food. And anyone who knows me from law school knows that your girl loves to eat while testing. I love to have a yogurt.
A yogurt, girl, the granola bar.
Mm-hmm. You can't have food.
Yeah, thank God.
No, because Abby was like, yeah, I always remember you slurping your yogurt. And I'm like,
slurping that yogurt.
Okay, but I was doing great.
That's when I knew you had like finished the section because you would just, Stephanie finished question 1.
She's going on.
She got a little treat.
Yeah. So I'm doing a separate Ziploc bag with mints, but I'm gonna try to find like some yummy ones, something like a chewy mint or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the store to look for that.
I was gonna say I used to when I would take longer standardized tests like the ACT or something, I would chew Big Red gum because it's like so when you like first start chewing it, it's so like you know what I mean?
I'm like, oh, I don't want the cinnamon.
This guy's like, bleh.
Yeah.
But it would wake me up. Like it would make me go, woo! And then I could like get through. But I just need that like extra like
little kick.
My little kick.
Yeah. That is so funny.
You don't do perk? That's my perk. Big red
gum is your Percocet.
Anyway, so you have one for mints. Okay, period.
Yes. And it's going to go in because you can only have one baggie and they are so strict. So I'm going to put that in my other baggie. I'm getting too designer. And then I'll have my pencils in there.
Get a little pre-sharpened.
Yeah, pre-sharpened pencils.
But what brand did we go on the pencils?
Oh, I have them right here. Let me grab them.
Okay, let me see.
It's
there's only one right answer. As a former teacher, there's only one correct answer. And that was the correct answer. Excellent job. It's Ticonderoga.
This is not even sponsored. This is a free shout out.
It's not sponsored.
That's what I'm taking. So that'll be in my bag. You can't bring your own highlighter. Ridiculous. Like how
the bar exam is so fun, guys.
Like, why would that even matter?
What if you're cheating?
With my highlighter?
Yeah.
How?
Mind your business.
That's the other, like, I'm not even smart enough to cheat. Like, please, I'm begging you. You can inspect my highlighter.
You might have to cut this out because this is kind of crazy. But I mean, do I really need a highlighter to cheat after, what is it? Homeboy who played chess, who cheated with a.
Again. Oh, sorry, y'all don't know Spanish. Who?
I don't remember his name, but it was like this big controversy. This guy got caught cheating in chess with a
Oh, Lord. No.
I'm sorry.
I promise you I'm not doing none of that.
You don't want to do that?
No.
You don't do perk?
I don't even think it would help me.
Yeah, he had a guy like running it through a computer simulation and would vibrate the answers to him.
I'm sorry. If I don't pass, I don't pass. I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm not. No.
I don't need to do all that.
No.
I don't need to do all that.
Mm-mm.
I'm like slowly sliding down in this chair. I like lost 3 inches of height over the course of this podcast.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not know that at all.
So, I mean, cheating with a highlighter is not that crazy, but also there's other ways to do it if you're not going to cheat with a highlighter.
My thing is, like, you can inspect my highlighter. I don't care. Just let me bring my own.
I think you were going to say that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I told you.
She's gone crazy.
Cut that out.
I'm going to try, but if it's too hard, I don't know.
Cut the cameras. I mean, that's just a fact. That's just something that happened. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you got your highlighters. You can't have highlighters. Never mind. You got your pencils.
Mm-hmm.
You got your mints.
Mm-hmm. I need to go buy the mints. I'm going to do that tomorrow, probably.
What else? Is that it? Get your own sharpener. I forget this.
No,
Can you?
No. You can't even have water? You think you're going to let you have a pencil sharpener? I just don't understand. You're going to test for 6 hours and no one can have water.
No.
You got to get up,
leave,
go to the water fountain. Who even drinks out of those anyways?
I mean, they give you cups.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did
give you
that.
cups.
I thought you were all leaning over, like, hoping the guy would hurry up.
At least, let me not speak for, like, every testing center, but when I tested, they had, like, the little, like, water jugs, and they had little, like, disposable cups next to it, and so you filled up your little cup, but it was the stupid little paper cone ones.
No. The cone?
The cone!
Diabolical.
The cone of despair.
If that's the reason why they're charging people more for the exam, we don't want the cone.
We don't want the cone.
We want name brand.
I splurged on Ziploc. You can splurge on...
What are the name brand cups?
What's a name brand cup?
Is it like the Solo cup?
Solo, thank you. You
can
can
splurge on glass show Solos.
You can splurge on a Solo cup.
Yeah.
I paid you how much and you couldn't hand me a Solo cup?
$1,000.
$1,000. And you can't give me a Solo cup? Anyway. Crazy. It's like, you ever watched John Mulaney?
I don't know.
Okay, well, he's a comedian, and one of my favorite bits is he's like, I gave you more money. He's talking about, like, getting his college degree.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you graduate, when your college reaches out and is like, can I have some more money? Would you like to donate? And he's like, I gave you more money than the Civil War cost, and you spent it already? Give future you a message. What do you want you post-bar exam to know?
You were always that girl. I'm just like, in the weirdest way ever, I'm so grateful I didn't, to get this completely different perspective and to now really be passionate about helping others that are retakers.
Yeah.
So just don't forget that. Don't forget them. Continue to help and never stay humble. Forget who you are. Let the money change you.
And it will. The money will change me. I know who I am. I know what I'm about.
We're going to be like, what is a Walmart? With Paris Hilton.
We're going to be like those influencers that have been going grocery shopping. And they're like, ew, what is this? It's so overstepped. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, this girl was like, I don't know if this part is true, but she was like, I have to go grocery shopping for myself today. Like, my chef couldn't go, so I have to go. And she's literally walking around the store like, ew, what is this? Ew, oh my God, everything's so gross. There's so many people here. You guys live like this? That's going to be me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am excited for the other side of it, though. Like, getting licensed. I'm excited to buy a suit to go get my ceremony. That's going to be iconic because I'm going to get something loud and crazy.
And I can't wait. I can't wait for you to be walking up there in your hot pink suit.
I'm so excited. Also, like, I'm wearing my Latina Power. Shout out to JZD for making this incredible merch.
Period. And it's so cute.
It's so cute, but I really want to make sure that, like, we change the game when it comes to, like, attorney stereotypes too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just gonna pass and then be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my job, bye forever, you know.
Hi, you never saw me.
No, I want to really just continue to advocate for more people, more minorities, more women to join this field.
Yeah.
And to keep going. And if they don't pass, to keep going and to help. So yeah, if anyone, I mean, unfortunately, like I said, 50% of the people you walk in there with are not going to pass. It's just the reality of it. It sucks. I don't agree with it, but do not hesitate to reach out to us. If you need someone to cheer you on, we're here for you.
We will always be your number one cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. This is a hard profession to break into.
Yeah. Even like, I'm first gen, Harleigh's first gen. We talk about all the time what bar prep your experience was like and your loan you had to take.
Yeah.
Just to,
0 out of 10.
Yeah, 0 out of 10. So just making sure to never stay humble and root for the little guy. I need to get that.
Never stay humble. Root for the little guy. So what is next? What happens? Like,
yeah.
Let's fast forward. It's a week. The bar exam is over.
Mm-hmm.
What then? What next for Stephanie?
I'm excited. I have some things in the works that I'm really excited about. I'm secret, but you'll know. I'm going to start working on my Instagram a lot more, building that profile, building the podcast. I really want this to take off so we can help more people, for sure. I have a lot of projects I want to do. The website I want to drop, the free resources. I want to try to create a website that gives you all the free resources, gives you discount codes. Like, it may not seem like a lot sometimes, but like when you are purchasing the bar prep, when you're doing that, $100 is $100, you know, like that adds up.
You don't got it like that.
Yeah. Like at least we didn't, you know?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I didn't have it like that.
Yeah. So like my goal is to try to put out all the free resources out there, grow my social media. And I have some job options that I'm looking at, which I'm really excited for.
Ooh.
That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, just growing the brand to give back.
Period.
Yeah. I'm really excited because then that means we get to hang out more and that's super fun.
Yeah. Sometimes. I really hope that we can like do more video episodes of the podcast because I know that that's kind of like a crazy editing situation. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, Harleigh is very lucky. She doesn't have to edit anything.
I just show up and look cute and then leave.
Yeah, that's it.
What happens after that is none of my business.
That's why she can't complain when I don't edit out things she wants me to edit out.
Y'all, go back. It's gone now. You fixed it. But like, I think it was our second episode ever of the pod. I'm literally hacking into the microphone. And she's like, don't worry, I'll cut that out.
I didn't know how.
I listened on the way to work and I get jump scared out of my own skin by my voice, by the sound of me coughing up a hairball in the middle of the podcast. And I texted Stephanie and I was like, why did you leave that in? And she was like, I'm not that good at editing.
I was not. I still am not.
Anyway, she fixed it.
We'll get better. And one day we're going to get so big that we can hire someone to do that. And then I never have to worry about editing again. And that will be so cool. You can also
just show up and be cute. And then what happens after is none of your business.
Yes.
That'll be a good life.
Yes.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you want to let us know before we sign off?
Good luck to everyone.
Yes.
You're all going to do amazing. You've put in the work. You've got this. Share the discount code with everyone. Harleigh now has an TikTok.
It's Legally Harleigh.
Yes. So follow Legally Ponzaneli, legally.ponzanelli for the podcast, and Legally Harleigh as well. So you can get fun videos. We're working on recording or doing more TikToks.
Yeah, I was just say we used the last couple of days to get some content made.
Yeah.
So there'll
We're
be a
pretty
little
proud.
bit of collab going on.
We did try to do one that was a big flop.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that one was bad. But we're excited, and I think it's a great time to announce that like we are going to be able to give away free bar prep for the next cycle.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Thanks to you guys for
Yeah, that's
listening.
all on y'all.
Yeah, make sure you listen, share, because we're so pumped about that. We're going to figure that all out after I take the bar. I don't have time for that right now. But it's not just going to be free bar prep, and we're pretty pumped about that.
Stay tuned if you want to know more.
Yes. Huge shout out again to our sponsor, Kaplan. Use our code PASSWITHPONZ to save 20% off any bar prep supplement or $100 off your bar prep itself. We also have Belmonte. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. They've been our day one.
Absolutely, literally day one.
Yeah.
We have a code for them too. It's StudyMuse15 for 15% off.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? I'm not even going to make you do it this time. I'll do it for you. In our link tree is Stephanie's wish list. So, guys, she's about to take the bar. Get her something. Look how sad she is. Look.
I got a moon lamp from that.
For
and my
the
lava lamp. If you want me to put the item up here, get it, girl.
Get it.
Add to cart.
For the small price of as little as $5 a day, you can help with Stephanie's mental health before she takes the bar.
Wait, I'm also doing my Venmo for coffee.
For the low price of 1 cup of coffee, you can help Stephanie from crashing out.
Or you can send me enough for both of us, and we'll give you a shout out on the next one while we drink it. And we'll be like, heart you, queen.
Thank you so much.
My Venmo's also on that link tree. I made it too easy for y'all.
It's so easy. We're 2 clicks away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we hope that you liked this episode. Send Stephanie all the love as she gets ready to take the bar exam. We know she's going to kill it. We know she's going to do amazing. But stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.